Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Very warm welcome, Masters, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sharing your precious time, space, and energy with each other, with this wonderful group of ours, Light and Soul Meditation Group, and Love Light Star Shine YouTube channel, Masters. So thank you so much. Before we start our session, as always, let us first give gratitude. So, requesting everyone to open your videos and let us join our hands and keep our hands, joined hands, near our heart. Dear masters from all the realm, from all the kingdoms and world, we are very, very grateful for all the divine blessings, your consciousness and grace that you shower upon each and every one of us. Thank you so much. We are very, very grateful and full of gratitude, thanks, regards to all the divine beings, to all the masters from all the realms, kingdom, and world, to the ascended masters, Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptrishi Mandal masters, to the Siddhas, teachers, healers, mentors, and gurus, and to our great grandmaster, Pitamaha Brahmarishi Subhash Patri sir, Mahavatar Babaji, to Mother Earth, Mother Nature, Sun, Moon, and constellations, and Father Universe as well. Dear Masters, we are very grateful to our great grandmaster Pitamaha Brahmarishi Patri sir, Mahavatar Babaji, and to all those masters from all the Guru consciousness who have shared their divine wisdom and knowledge and their consciousness, the understanding that they got, may we also get the same. And that is what we pray for at this time, to help us align and help us speak our truth, help us know our truth, and help us know who we are, help us choose this path of truth with divine honesty, justice, compassion, kindness, unconditional love. Dear Masters, we need your guidance and blessings, and help us with the same Masters. Keep us in your protection, your guidance, keep us connected with your consciousness, and help us stay aligned with our soul plan purpose, with our life journeys and soul journeys. Thank you so much, Masters, and thank you to all the meditators and the members of this group. Thank you so much for sharing your precious time, space, and energy. May you continuously join us. May you continuously help awaken other people, other individuals as well, so that Mother Earth also helps each and every one of us. And may she also feel this alignment with everyone together. Thank you so much. With much needed compassion and kindness at this time. Thank you so much, Masters. So, with this divine prayer, as always, as you know, Masters, today I'm gonna share about Guru Rinpoche. So, when you say Guru Rinpoche, it is basically, or Rinpoche, it means the precious Guru, the precious one. And his name is Guru Padmasambhava. So Padmasambhava Master is also known as Guru Rinpoche or Rinpoche. And he is also, being considered as the Guru who is the precious one, and the Guru who was found in the midst of a lotus flower uh, in a lake, and I just forgot the lake name. Let me just see that and I'll let you know. It is again, Masters, when you talk about that. Uh, he was actually found in, a lake, near a lake, and the place where he was found when he was 8 years old. So, as they say that Guru Padmasambhava was not being born as a small baby or something, but he was found in the midst of a lotus in a place called Uddiyana. Uddiyana is a very, um, how to say, is a place where normal people or mortals cannot go. So that is how it was mentioned. And then later on, this is the new Pakistan, as they say. That was the place where he was born. And he is one of the, guru of Tibet people, Buddhist people, or Nepalis, they revere him. And so after Gautam Buddha, or as they say, Gautam Buddha, Shakya Muni also. So after Shakya Muni, he was the one who came after 8 years or so, and it was before he left Shakya Muni, before he left or he went through Mahaparinirvana. He actually have seen the visions, and he actually prophesies that after me there will be a guru who will come, and he will be the highest guru of all. And so nobody will actually be left without any teaching or anything, but everyone will be told all about the teachings of what. So he's also the lotus teachings in the name of Guru Padmasambhava. The teachings of Padmasambhava also contains in the Lotus Sutta, as they say in Buddhist language. Whenever we call sutra in Sanskrit, we call sutras, right? So sutras are kind of Sanskrit concentrated teachings, and we call them as sutras. But for Buddhist people, they are called suttas, Sutta. Okay, and so these suttas, they contain lot of teachings of Guru Padmasambhava. And so he is also like how Buddhist people revere him. They revere him with great respect, and he is told the precious one. So as the Buddhist people has told, or the Tibetans, there are like a person's biography. How many biography would a person have, masters? Tell me, if somebody would like to share this. I would definitely I'm gonna mention, but he has 9,999 biographies. Can you imagine that? Not 100, okay? 900 and, sorry, not 900, but 9,999 biographies. That is how much has been written about him, and so many things, he has taught. So there are like a guru, how he emanates his teachings, how he teaches everyone. So he is the one who can take incarnations, who is uh, you know who can be at different places with different teachings. So he had got eight emanations, okay? Eight emanations, and six emanations. And in that six emanation, he had given like eight emanations in one of his bodily, you know, the guru that he is, he went ahead and he like divided himself into uh, you know eight emanations in one um, emanation, I would say. So like how we have these subtle bodies, we have seven subtle bodies, right? So he could actually divide himself among these six. He would also go and divide himself again into more eight. Like if we do like eight six bodies, subtle bodies, and if we multiply that with eight, it comes to 48. Just imagine. But then in one of the emanation, he is said to have given 108 teachings through his he must have done something. I don't know how to say that, but it is like he has been divided into 108 bodies as well, emanations of him that had been taught to all the normal human people. So his teachings, as they say, they were so profound and so deep that he kept his teachings very secret. And he also had mentioned, that after Guru Shakyamuni, after Gautam Buddha, he was the one who came and he started teaching people. So to the people, the teaching was very like how you can, you know, help the normal people, teach all those things. But his teachings also carries some very profound teachings, secret teachings, and they are actually in the lotus teachings and also the Vajrayana. So there are two kinds of sects that have been told. One goes with the mind, and the second goes with the subtle body structures of our, the subtle body structures teachings. So when, as they say, when these two combine, okay, when these two combine, we actually can get all kinds of the mental and the tantra, that the body is also called as tantra. And so there are the tantric teachings that he has given to the normal people, but also certain teachings have been very very secretive. So not those teachings cannot be given to anyone, but to have an understanding, I'm just giving you a top view of everything, okay, just to let you know that how why Padmasambhava is being mentioned as the greatest guru and the precious one. He is the one who actually, to teach the people, he had to call onto the spirits, and he tamed the demons also, because they were giving lot of problems, challenges to the normal people. So he was the one who tamed the spirits and who tamed the demons, so that these teachings can be given. So he took help from these people, okay, masters. And that was the profound way he took that teaching in his own hand to bring that to the common people. But it wouldn't have been possible. So these teachings, as they say, were given to people. But like the way he is being mentioned, that he was the one, that he was found in a lotus flower. He was 8 year old when he was found. So he was inside that lotus flower, totally intact. And then he came out. So this lotus flower was being protected by the dakinis at that time. So dakinis are also mentioned. Let me give you a proper sentence, like definition of dakinis. One second. Uh, and also I'm gonna let you all know um how his teachings came out, and how you can concentrate on each and every form of Guru Rinpoche. So Dakini is basically in Tibetan languages, or Khandro as they say in Tibetan. In Sanskrit we say Dakini. So this is an enlightened form of a female energy, enlightened being, often very fierce. Like it's a very fierce form, and in Tantric Buddhism and Hinduism, it's the female energy. So basically, they can travel in the sky goer or the sky dancer, as they say. So she represents the raw, transformative, and intuitive form of the divine feminine energy, and it holds the intuitive wisdom that cuts through conceptual thoughts, often acting as a messenger of spaciousness or a guide for spiritual transformation. So how you can basically identify that it's a Dakini? Maybe I will show you the picture also, but she will embody a feminine principle of non-duality and wisdom, basically a dancing figure like this, kind of like that figure. I don't know how I am looking, but the point is, I wanted to tell you. So in many of the, temples, you might see those figurines, how they have made the statue. So there are different types of dakinis. There are wisdom dakinis, there are human guru dakinis, there are deity dakinis. So, and everyone's, the one that is mentioned with the Vajrayana is the deity Dakinis, okay, such as Vajra Yogini, which are included in the tantric practice. So, where in this Vajrayana, when he gave this teaching, so let me show you first of all the picture of Dakini, and then I will. Okay. So this is the form of Dakini. Can you see the form of Dakini? So this is the Dakinis, and they are in this dance figure form, or blowing the shankh, the conch, and see how the figure is basically. Just it's a depiction, right? To show you all. So, but they were mentioned in the Vajrayana tradition, and the deity Dakinis were found to hold this lotus flower, protecting that lotus flower, and in that was the Padmasambhava, who was an 8 year child at that time. So he is said that he was not enlightened, basically, like how people gradually enlightened, right? So he was not gradually enlightening, but he actually was born with enlightenment. That is what they say about him. So he had this wonderful teaching of Vajrayana given to the mankind, but also he also gave this teaching Mahayog, Mahayog. So he taught this also. So not only that, but when this teaching came into existence, he actually taught that, the mind and the body, when they work together, you can actually have a very miraculous, life you can do. There are so many things that we know about, we have experienced with the sansara, samskara, everything. But not only that, but afterwards, you can actually, with the help of your mind and body, you can actually manifest many things. You can have lot of possibilities which you have never even thought of, but with your mind, with your, you know the way you can create that reality, you can manifest miracles also. So something that, it's a phenomena that one thinks that whatever they have seen, that is the only thing that they can create, but there are other unlimited possibilities, and that you haven't even thought about. But when somebody sees those possibilities happening in you or right in front of them, they say, oh, that's a miracle. But that exists. That is what they are saying. So what happens is that this master, like Guru Padmasambhava, so he was the one who could create miracles, who could tame spirits, and who could take help from spirits, and also he could tame all the demons, and he did that. And so there was an example given for him, that suppose if there is a place where all the monkeys lived, and if somebody like a human being went into that place, all these monkeys will actually surround that human being to see why this monkey is different. Meaning that human being who came in the midst of that monkey, it is so different. It has no tail, okay? It does not have hair on his, like too much hair on his body, and it's like we have different colors of hair and all sorts of things, different things, scenarios in the human body that you can differentiate with yourself and the monkey. Anyway, so that is what he says, that something that comes to you in front of you, which is not normal, or which is not, the everyday routine kind of thing happening, you will always say that this is a mythology or myth, or it's a miracle, right? You will say that. But these things, because you haven't seen, so you can't say that it is not real. Everything that he had taught, and but he also says that whatever we are visualizing, whatever we are, thinking, we have a desire. Whatever we desire we have, we also create that dream, we also create that reality, and we are creating it continuously. So he says in the Vajrayana teaching, he says that one becomes the divine itself, that one starts thinking that he is the divine and he is with his consort. Okay. So this, I believe the Dakinis also are there, which will help later on. So you are the divine and you have your own Dakinis, right? Or you have your own consort to that. So that was very, very profound teaching of Padmasambhava. So birth and early life, as they say. So he was born in the 15th or 16th century, as they say. And uh, he also was an 8-year-old child appearing in the lotus blossom, floating in. Yeah, the lake name is Dhanakosha. Dhanakosha was the lake. He was found surrounded by a host of Dakinis in the kingdom of Udiana. So in the other birth stories also, there was like he was born from the womb of Queen Jalendra. So uh, in other other stories, birth stories, as they say, so there was a Queen Jalendra and the wife of King Sakra of Udiana, and received the name Dorje Dudul. So Vajra, demon subjugator, basically, he was, as you understand the name Vajra, Vajra meaning like, it is told to be, you know, the teaching of the subtle bodies, and where you actually, you use this Hindi word that your body becomes a Vajra, meaning, you create a body where nothing can now give you difficulty, challenge, your body becomes a steel body kind of thing. That kind of, explanation I would like to share with you all. But because of this, because of the auspicious marks on his body, were identified as those of a demon tamer. So he has some, you know, um, marks on his body, which actually said that he had, like he is a demon tamer. And he later actually had tamed a lot of demons also. That is what, and then to set everything around. Anyway, 1 second. Yeah, he has 9,999 biography of Padmasambhava, and they are categorized in three ways. So there are three ways in which his biographies are categorized, and so one is the Dharmakaya, second one is the Buddhakaya, third one is the Nirmanakaya. So the three kayas in which his biographies are mentioned are first the Dharmakaya, second the Sambhoga Kaya, third is the Nirmana Kaya. Okay, so in which, in the Dharma Kaya, he is basically how to live one life and what is your dharma and all those things in much detail. But with the Sambhoga Kaya nature, how you are creating everything all around you, how you are manifesting things. And Nirmana Kaya, again, the creation of things happening all around you, setting up things, right? And maybe I'm not correct, but then do read the Lotus Sutta Masters. I would love you all to, do that. And also, let me share about. Um, so he also had, like, there are so many monasteries, right? Buddhist monasteries. So one such monastery is which records the founding of Samye Monastery under the reign of King Trisong Detsen. So Trisong Detsen was the king who also was responsible for helping founding this Samye Monastery. Okay, and yeah. So there was he was associated with uh, Padmasambhava, this king, and then he also helped basically for the king and setting up all the this lineage of sacred text and everything. So Padmasambhava had helped this king to set up this monastery also. And 1 second, what else I needed to let you all know. So this school called the Contemporary School, the Contemporary Yingma, so Nyingma. So Nyingma School considers Padmasambhava to be a founding figure of that school. So uh, it holds the Dogshen lineage, has its origin in Garab Dorje for the transmission of Padmasambhava's teachings. Okay. Um, He is a Vajra master. And 1 second. Let me tell you the other 8 emanations that he took. Okay, let us go to this. Maybe I'll share that. You all can actually have, you can read it also. Um, so here also, masters, in Vajrayana, before that, Buddha, the Shakya Muni Buddha, had presented us with Hinayana and Sutra Mahayana teachings, okay? While Guru Padmasambhava taught Vajrayana. So both revealed the complete and perfect path to awakening, so that so that individuals of all capacities would benefit. So the Buddha's teaching is basically beyond conception, as we know, but then if it didn't go beyond that conceptual level, there would be no need to change our normal way of understanding things. That's what it has been written. So to understand the primordial nature, Buddha Shakyamuni repeatedly taught that we must transcend clinging to our ordinary dualistic conceptions, narrow attitudes, close-mindedness, traditional rules, beliefs, and limitations. So, to understand the primordial nature, one is basically attached to their lineage, to their traditional values, to their close mindedness, to the concept that, the things that we see, that is only that what exists. But later on, as they say, so many of the teachings that Buddha Shakyamuni has taught, basically, it also cannot be easily understood by any sentient being. But after his enlightenment, he remained silent for 49 days, so that uh, if he starts speaking, that teaching would be lost. So he kept quiet. And then he thought that I've realized the most profound and subtle dharma, the clear light free of all complexity. And, however, this is too much deep for normal people to understand. Therefore, I will remain silent. So he knew how hard it would be to communicate this truth of his insight. And then for 45 years later on, he taught everyone about this extraordinary nature of the state into which he awakened. And so, and then he created sutras, scriptures, right? Later on, he also gave us Mahayana. And Vajrayana is basically where the Tantra has been taught. The teachings of the Tantric teachings are based on the Sutra Mahayana. So which actually helps us to understand and experience, you know additional methods to realize enlightenment. So in this, you are basically, um, this teaching had been given to advanced practitioners. Okay. And in this, sutras and tantras both share the same foundation. So sutras, meaning it goes with the mind, the chanting, the speaking, and then thinking, all those things. But with Vajrayana, it is basically, you are having the understanding of your the primordial nature of everything in its natural state. So the general teaching, with the nature of the conditioned mind and its perception, while the tantras reveal the secret, the subtle structure of our body, mind, and all phenomena. So when these are combined together, we get a very profound understanding of, how to um, uh, elevate ourselves transcendentally, or to be in that transcendental state, right? In that transcendental reality, without distorting anything, or our conditioned mind, right? So they say that the practice of sutras and tantra in union can bring enlightenment within this very life, even within a very short period of time. Accelerating our path to enlightenment is the principal distinction between the practice of the sutras and the tantras. So Buddha gave this Vajrayana teachings privately to many select group of disciples, because the essence and even the form of these higher teachings are beyond common conception. So they were known as the secret teachings, okay? And so after Mahaparinirvana of the Buddha, these secret teachings were preserved by many wisdom dakinis, which are called as deity dakinis, right? And so when Guru Rinpoche appeared as the reincarnation of Buddha Shakyamuni, he revealed the Vajrayana teachings in their entirety. This is why Guru Rinpoche is known as the Buddha of Vajrayana. So, definitely, now I'm not gonna share more about that, but because to understand that, you actually need to learn everything, and I can't share everything. So, on the three levels, that the works that had been, as I said, so his biography had been divided into three ways, right? 9,999 biographies are found, and it is divided into three ways. In the first one, it relates to 108 activities of Guru Rinpoche according to Dharmakaya essence. Second one, it is according to what has been told in the Sambhoga Kaya nature, how the nature evolves with the union. I think that is written. The third one is basically chronicling the compassionate activities as a Nirmana Kaya Buddha, meaning when you become compassionate and kind, with love, how you radiate that energy to build and propagate, right, the teachings. So that is what is given. So the three levels are where Guru Rinpoche had given his teachings, and divided himself to teach, and how he had worked. Anyhow, so let me go and So the 8, now I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to, I hope you all are able to understand. So this is where I'm going to show the, so this is what is written on Padmasambhava, the 8 emanations of Guru Padmasambhava. So the 8 emanations, there are 8 pictures that I'm going to show you. And it is about Guru Rinpoche's 8 emanations, which are very powerful and effective in destroying so the last line I'm reading, okay, this line. So the enlightened activities of Guru Rinpoche's 8 emanations are especially powerful. So he behaved in that form, okay, or he was in that form. So when one, um, you know, thinks about them or imagines and wants help from these emanations, it is very helpful to oneself. So the enlightened activities of Guru Rinpoche's 8 emanations are especially powerful and effective in destroying the solidity of our dualistic concepts and fixed opinions and in awakening us to true freedom. So here, so Guru Padma Jungne. If you want to cleanse and ultimately remove negative obscurations, you can practice on Guru Padma Sambhava in the form of Padma Jungne. Jungne. Guru Padma Jungne is renowned, or Jungne is renowned as a very special Buddha of purification who removes our ignorance and helps us reveal our primordial wisdom, the basic wisdom from, Adikal, Anantakal, and that is what he can help you with. Then the second one, Guru Padma Sambhava, to increase our, one second, to increase your intelligence, you can practice on the emanation known as Guru Padma Sambhava, a Buddha of meditation and wisdom. Guru Padma Sambhava is associated with transforming negative energy into more peaceful and compassionate forms and with developing power and a heart-loving kindness and compassion. Now, with Guru Loden Chokse. So Guru Loden Chokse demonstrated how to develop profound knowledge through study and practice. If you want to master a wide variety of disciplines, you can meditate on Guru Loden Chokse, who, like Padmasambhava, is a Buddha of wisdom. By practicing on Padmasambhava, you develop clarity and focus, and by practicing on Loden Chokse, you develop far-reaching abilities. Now, the fourth one, Guru Padma Gyalpo openly demonstrates the splendor and magnificence of perception and conception when they are completely free of ego, clinging, and negative emotions. If you are a leader and wish to expand your dominion, or if you want to attract the goodness qualities of others, such as love and appreciation, you can practice on Guru Padma Gyalpo, a Buddha who magnetizes others towards the Dharma, right? So there definitely would be lot of, mudras also, masters, yoga also that you can do, or the name chanting. Now, the fifth one, Guru Niyama Ozair. So, practitioners, so see the pictures also, masters. Practitioners who want to deepen their spiritual growth, as well as lamas who want to expand their beneficial activities to reach more beings, can meditate on Guru Niyama Ozair, a Buddha of experience and realization. If you are beginning to practice love, compassion, and wisdom, but are limited in your ability to fully embody your understanding, Guru Niyama Ozair will help you actualize these qualities and make them shine out to benefit all sentient beings. Sentient beings meaning people who can feel and can, basically, they have emotions, right? And feelings. Guru Shakya Senge. So now the sixth one, Guru, Guru Shakya Senge demonstrates how to awaken, one second, how to awaken in this lifetime by using discipline and renunciation. If you are on retreat and worried about obtaining provisions or what will happen to your livelihood after retreat, if you want to maintain good morality and no longer want to be overpowered by habitual patterns, if you want to prevent sickness and untimely death, or if you wish to preserve and propagate the Buddha's teachings, in all of these cases, you can practice on Guru Padmasambhava in the form of Shakya Singhi. So, again, meaning Guru Padmasambhava and his emanation is Shakya Singhi. Like he took that form, right? So, now again, Guru Sengye Drado. So Guru Senge Dradok, the picture you can see, masters, how these pictures are. Guru Senge Dradok is very effective in subduing negative influences from black magic, curses, and other disturbances. If you are a scholar about to debate with others, the target of curses or spells, or experiencing trouble and obstacles created by planetary influences, nagas, or invisible spirits, you can meditate on Guru Senge Dradok, a wrathful Buddha who destroys all negativity. Now, with the, I think, yeah, that's the eighth one, last one. Guru Dorje Drolo. Guru Dorje Drolo is a very special. So see the picture, masters. It is difficult to see the picture, but still, it's riding on a lion or a tiger, something like that. Guru Dorje Drolo is a very special and powerful emanation to help clear away and dispel complex webs of mental and emotional obstacles. Lamas, Nakpas, and ordinary people who want the help and support of invisible beings and who also want to prevent ever being harmed or disturbed by them should practice on Dorje Drolo. So, masters, this is where I'm gonna share the teachings with you all with the link, and you can definitely practice on them. 1 second. So, I hope this was what definitely there are many more teachings, many more things, but definitely this is one profound teaching of the Lotus Sutras, okay, Vajrayana. So do read about it, but I will also say it's a very, very um, heavy teaching. It involves the subtle structures of our bodies, and the teachings of the mind, complex mind. So everything coming together, basically, just imagine in simple terms, I want to just let you all know that when you work with your body and mind together, meaning so just always remember, Madhuji said, or whatever you want to say, the mind works with electrical energy. You know why? Can anybody tell me why? Does anyone have answer? If not, that's okay. I'm definitely gonna tell. But just taking into consideration that you all might be knowing that. If not, because we do have a pineal gland, and in that we have this our brain, it's a pine cone kind of thing, right? The pineal gland, it's a small pea-sized gland that we have inside our brain behind our eye, and like the intersection of this, the intersection of this, the where my two fingers will meet, if you can understand, right? How about this, so that you can, okay, yeah, this is where, right? So when these two fingers meet, that is where behind the eye is the pineal gland area, and it actually has lot of light crystals. So when the DMT chemical, dimethyltryptamine, comes from the cerebrospinal fluid and it attaches to or it goes inside the brainstem and it goes inside the pineal gland, then it activates all the light crystals. These light crystals, they behave like quartz crystal. So even in the radios or, antennas, the quartz crystal actually radiate that energy, and now it goes to the, uh, how we send radio signals, how the radio works. So all these are because of the quartz crystal that is uh, inside, right, in the radios or any other things that we use to communicate the radio signals with. So the quartz crystal, they actually have this piezoelectric effect happening, okay? And that is why our mind, it behaves like an antenna. It behaves like that it catches lot of messages and we start downloading messages from the source, meaning we get whatever is in the quantum realm, we start downloading that. We start getting messages, or people can do automatic writing also. And that is why we have these messages. Once the third eye activates, with that third eye, we start getting clairvoyant visions, we start hearing messages with the clairaudience, we start getting this smelling also, the extrasensory perception of smell, clear aliens, extrasensory perception of taste, the clairgustance, telepathy, then astral traveling, telekinesis, right? Automatic writing and astral projection. All these things happen because in your spine, we have our spine, and the central part is the Sushumna channel. On the left and right, we have Ida and Pingla, and they go like that on the Sushumna channel. So in the Sushumna channel, there is the serpent-like energy, which when rises, it rises like the serpent. It is lying down, sleeping, a sleeping serpent. So when the energy comes in through the crown and it goes inside, the cosmic energy comes in, it goes inside the Sushumna channel, the serpent-like energy moves up towards the brainstem. Then it moves up here, which is our Shiva. And this Kundalini Shakti that tries to go up is the Kundalini Shakti or the Ma Shakti or Goddess Shakti. So when, and as they say, Ma Shakti, Goddess Shakti, when it starts rising up, we say that Parvati is moving or doing the penance to move and, sorry, to doing the penance to meet Shiva. And then when the energy reaches here, it connects with the two. That is the Shiva and Shakti meet, right? So that is the union that happens. That is called Mahashivratri when we say the Ardhanarishwar roop that comes, the divine feminine, divine masculine. Now the point is, masters, when these things happen, what happens in oneself? You start gaining lot of vision, wisdom, you become claircognizant that nobody told you, but as soon as somebody comes in front of you and you start knowing everything because you are working on yourself, because of meditation, your Kundalini Shakti rises, right? And that is what is happening. So this is the profound teaching. But also when your mind, so now I spoke to you about the mind with the piezoelectric effect, the quartz crystal that we have within ourselves, that light crystals, they start acting up as the quartz crystal because of the calcification. And now what happens is when you work about, like when you talk about your heart and when you work with your heart, meaning when you start opening your heart energy, what happens? As soon as you start letting go, you start forgiving people, when you are like in your this unconditional loving state, you become totally when you are with unconditional loving state, you are in compassion and kindness, masters. You don't need to have like give me compassion also. No, you will be compassionate towards all the beings. At that time, what happens is your heart energy starts radiating that energy to up till 8 feet or more than 8 feet. Now, when your mind and body, I mean, when your mind and heart works together, brain and heart works together, what is happening? Your brain works like an electric antenna, right? Electric signal. Your heart starts magnetizing everyone. When your heart is full of love, what will happen? You will attract people who will be more loving to you, but then your heart will change other people as well. So when your mind and heart are working together, this brain and heart coherence happens. What happens? You start radiating that energy, not only 8 feet but more than 8 feet. You can, it's like a energy blast all around in the universe, in the planet Earth. So you can attract people all around you. That is how Patri sir was. He would attract lot of people with his talks and all his wisdom. How people do that? Because of this thing that they emanate from their body. Now people who have a lot of they have worked on themselves and they were meditating, they are doing so and so, they have a lot of wisdom, they gained a lot of wisdom from the masters, whatever the case may be. But then they actually are able to, so some people, now when I was saying about the clairvoyant vision, all the ASPs. Some people, they have this ability to astrally project themselves and emanating. Okay, one second, masters, one second. My nose is coming out. So what one does is at that time that with Yukteswar Giri Maharaj, if you know, he would be sitting at one place. At the same time, people would be watching him, but then someplace else he would be visible to some people, some other people also. And they will say at one time how he can be at two places. So people who are meditators or who are, have experienced these ESPs or the siddhis they gain, they can emanate their bodies and they can, be at 2, 3 places at one time. So that is how they do that. But a master is one who, like this master is one who can actually change your shape, like change their own shape shifting. Okay. So shape shifting siddhi they had. Okay. So that is why Padmasambhava is a guru of gurus, I would say. And he had very miraculous energies. He was also the tamer of spirits and demons. Okay. and he had 108 emanations in the first level, the Dharmakaya. Then in the second, he again had, the Sambhogakaya with the another level, and basically speaking about how to come together with the divine feminine and masculine energies, and being your own divine self, and understanding that you are the divine, and then you work with your consort. Third one is the Nirmana Kaya. So anyhow, masters, I hope uh, you were able to understand with what I spoke today. But this is what uh, Guru Padmasambhava had. There is many more things that we need to talk about, but later. So for today, I think this is good enough. Anyone wishes to share anything or ask anything, if you could not understand, please do let me know. Otherwise, we can go straight into meditation, masters, or whatever you feel like doing at this time. For 2 minutes, you can just raise your hand or ask, or anyone has any questions so far? Anyone has any questions, master? You can raise your hand if you have. I don't know, because you are like so quiet. So, okay, I'm allowing participants to unmute themselves for a minute or two, and then we can. Anyone wishes to ask anything at this time? All okay? Understood? Nirjaji, if you would like to share anything or speak, if you have anything that you would, or was it difficult to understand, unmute yourself, yeah. Or Rani ji, or Shamini
It was
ji, Filam ji.
definitely, I did not know about all this, so thank you for explaining. I've
Yeah.
heard some of these names of these gurus in Dina Mariam's book.
Uh-huh. Wow.
She talks about that lake and she talks about that the guru that he was there. But I did not know all this, and so I know about the subtle bodies little bit, but it was a nice learning experience for me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was a nice experience for me as well, because I do have heard about him, and I have gone through this name so many times, but never had the courage to talk about him, because he's the, just imagine, maybe I was not ready at that time to speak about him, or I did not had that kind of consciousness. But now I believe I could just share this little bit of what I could, it is definitely like such a huge teaching, profound teaching. Like, it is not possible for oneself to even elaborate on this. It will take, if he had, just imagine, 9,999 biographies, do you think I'll be able to do justice? Or did I do justice? No, I didn't. That's what I know myself, and I know. But even at that time, when I thought about him, Guru Padmasambhava, I ran through this name so many times. I saw the pictures, but I never had the courage. Okay, whatever it was, I am not able to do that. But today I was able to do that. So I feel blessed to even speak about him, even his
Yeah.
name, you know? Yeah.
Madhuji, I think on Spotify, if you have Spotify,
Yeah, I
I
do.
listen to some of the meditations. I think I've listened to Wisdom from Masters. Now that you're saying the Padmasambhavana, there's a nice
Vajra, yeah,
audio to this thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I do that. I didn't realize, I didn't connect the dots, but no, we
because
definitely learned.
see, that's what,
So,
that he would come in front of you, but you won't understand because you don't have that consciousness.
yeah,
That is what today why we are listening. That means when I'm vibrating at a frequency, I'm letting others also come to me with that, or I'm actually able to connect everyone with that frequency. If I am in that frequency, now you're listening to me with all those teachings that they have given, we are vibrating at that frequency, a little bit on that frequency. Just imagine how blessed we are today to even hear about it, this master, and a great guru, tamer of demons, and tamer of, and taking help from the spirit world, spirits, to bring that balance in the physical reality. Just imagine. It is very, very profound, masters. The teachings. Let me also, I have actually, I, I'm very much curious about Dakanis from such a long time. So I don't know why I have this, and I felt that, I don't want to say this, but they are like warrior kinds also. They can, um, protect you. They're so strong, so courageous, very scary also, right? But one second. Yeah. So in the Lotus Sutra, basically, it is introduction to Buddhism, and the Lotus Sutra, also the seven parables of Lotus Sutra, So it is the Buddhist Mahayana Tantra, the Gyan. And so we will actually, one thing that came to my mind, I will share later, but one second. Let me. It is one of the most famous, the Lotus Sutra is one of the most famous sutra, and it is also, Sadharma Pundarika Sutram. So the white lotus, sutra on the white lotus of the true dharma, that is also has been written, but very profound teachings, Mahayana Buddhism. And one second. I can't say it now, but anyway, masters, it is about the skillful means, Many people, they have, lot of abilities. So this is about, when you talk about lotus, it also speaks about your consciousness, right? So how this consciousness, when it rises up, how it opens um, a portal to many skills and abilities or understandings, right? So anyway, thank you so much. Uh, Thank you for hearing me out. Yeah. So masters, now let us, yeah, you want to share something? Anybody?
Yes, Madhu. Master. Yesterday, I went to library from
Mm-hmm.
7 to 8, and on the way, I kept this. I was on live with a friend in a car, and I just dropped her around 8:30 around,
Mm-hmm.
and we are talking about this meditation, and we are listening to the words what you are telling,
Mm-hmm.
and incident happened yesterday night at 9:30 or 9:45 at that friend's house, back of my friend's house. There was a plane crash, and the small plane, and the pilot uh, was expired, and nothing happened in that community, nothing. I mean,
Hmm.
it affected the house, a single house patio, and some gas leakage and something such kind of things
Okay.
happened. But
Yeah.
the human life or anything,
Hmm.
everyone is safe.
Hmm.
I just feel the positiveness which we are spreading, the video, I mean, what we are talking is all is surrounded around what.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm very thankful to you
Oh, thank you.
for
Thank you so much.
giving us such a positive and such kind of energies into our surroundings. Yeah, I felt
So
that.
I would say, okay, I take it, I accept it, but
Mhm.
also I would also thank you that you were there connected with me and with the meditative energies, or with the energies that we are uh, practicing at this time, meaning the positive energies of meditation that is actually helping us safeguard us, protect us, and bringing positiveness in our lives. And
Yeah.
that is what is very, very deep and profound. People don't understand the, how to say, the extent of how much they are being protected, or
Yes.
how much their life is changing in a positive way with meditation and the classes that we are actually continuously doing. Because I always say that I am always guided, my masters are guiding me, and they have been like, I always have the guru's visions, I always have. And I was continuously asking these questions to the gurus, why people have different kinds of experiences of landscapes, some other things, or something, or their known people, but why only I have the guru's experiences. So it took me some time to understand that maybe my journey is somewhere where I need to teach. So I started this Light and Soul. But then it came that masters are guiding me when I wanted to teach meditation, or when I'm actually going through a particular way of doing meditation. Okay, today we are going to do this. But as soon as I started speaking, they would divert me into a different direction with the chakras and many other things. So it took me time to understand that they want me to first teach the people about their energy centers, because that is where their Shakti, their energy is lying, sleeping. And when you awaken your own Shakti, then you are not fearful from anyone. You become that courageous soul. You become fearless. You become that, you know, your own Shakti resides in you. That is what. And when you start connecting with your own energy, everything, like your energy centers, now hear me out. Energy centers, they also have fear-based energies and the positive energies. So when you meditate, slowly, your fear goes away. Your ego-centered thoughts, limitations from every chakra, that also goes away. Now, what is left? What is left? Only pure thoughts, pure wisdom, pure energies. That means earlier you might see spirits or nightmares, but later on, as you purify your body, your soul, your energy centers, what happens? You start gaining that pure protective masters, like the Dakinis coming and protecting you, or the Yoginis, right? Everyone has that masters. But the more you meditate, you will come across the good and not so good or not good things, right? In your experiences. Why it is happening? Because you need to clear yourself. Once you start clearing yourself, then what comes? That positive energies come through. So when somebody says that I want to teach meditation, I would only say, yes, you teach meditation, but first heal yourself. First clean yourself. And then you start teaching, because you need to hold those people who you will be teaching. And also, you need to hold that wisdom. You need to, if that energy is coming through into you, as you are teaching, you will actually give that teaching to all the mankind, humankind, and it will go to so many places. And while listening to those people who are teaching, you feel a deep sense of goodness or positiveness. That is also protecting you at that time. So your own energies, the master's energies, and the master's energies who are guiding us, everyone is protecting. So you were on the phone with me at that time. I didn't knew about this, but that positive energy had been protecting you, your friend, and even the surrounding. Just imagine the energy field of protection.
I felt it. After knowing this, I felt it actually. Okay, this is the power that was safeguarding us.
Yes.
Uh, so it's a lot of families, it's a townhome. So, yeah.
Thank you, masters. Thank you so much. Thank you to all those masters who were protecting us at that time, right? I'm like, I am actually, I'm also surprised by the that magnet, how to say, that magnificence of that energy, how it magnified everything, and how
The
that protective
plane
energy
crashed at the patio. It's not,
patio.
it's, yeah. So
Just
it's
imagine.
just a little moment, least like a 2 more seconds or 1 second more. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh
And
my.
we don't want to. I don't want to even.
That is why I say that now at this time, the things that are good, manifest that only. Don't even go, because as a meditator, we all come with a responsibility to manifest only those things that you would like to have in your world, in your life, in your environment, in your family, in your home, with your children. So speak only positive words with your mouth, meaning no negative words. No, not even negative, meaning only positive and positive. Only positive exist. And if there is anything that is not happening in your according to you, which you can deem it as nega, uh, you know that means you can start alchemizing that situation. Put the intention to transmute that energy. because we have this ability to do that. Why? Because you are a meditator. You become with a positive energy. Because if you are, like how yesterday we've read the circle of fire, if you are praying and you don't even know what you're doing, don't even pray, because you won't even understand. You are not doing it with that bhav. The bhav should be there. That feeling of that you are praying and you're actually in that um, phase of gratitude. You're feeling that from your heart. You're sharing that, with the divine, with communing with the divine. So when you are in meditation, what happens? You become one with the divine. And that is that energy that protects you, a very positive energy, right? So do propagate, masters, because we have to propagate everywhere so that everyone awakens. They are not sleeping anymore, and to not only heal oneself, but to protect oneself against all odds, against all evils, right? But that evil is only the fear. So always remember that when you are a meditator, you are into this positive energy and everything will be good for you. Everything. Because we start thinking negative, that something might happen. No, nothing will happen. Everything will be good. That should be your mindset. That should be everyone's mindset. People who are listening here, okay? Anyway, thank you. And people who would be listening with the videos, do attend masters. Just letting you know, people who are here, they are attending and they are seeing the change. So I believe whoever is listening after the video is being, recorded and shared across the platforms, please do understand that this is a positive energy that can actually bring a lot of good change in you, your family, your children, and your surroundings. Thank you so much. So, without further ado, masters, thank you, Lakshmi ji, Nagalakshmi ji, right? Thank you so much for sharing this, and wonderful. So now let us go into meditation, masters. And so at this time, I would request everyone to put this intention for Guru Padmasambhava. We invoke and invite the energies of Guru Padmasambhava. Help us to know about you. Help us. I know that is not easy, but we would like to understand your wisdom and we would like to help your consciousness. I mean, we want to help ourselves getting connected to your consciousness. Help us through your wisdom, through your divine knowledge, and help us to protect ourselves. Help us to align us and help us to let go of our shortcomings. Guru Padmasambhava, we have learned about your emanations. Today, as we went through what teachings you have given, we could only understand a little bit of what you have given to this world. We would love to read and learn about you and know about you so that we also can help our world, our home, family with your teachings. Your teachings are very profound, and that is a secret teaching that you have given. And to only few people can learn and understand that. So please help us so that we can understand your teaching. Help us to bring this divine knowledge, wisdom within us, within our consciousness, and help us to elevate higher in frequencies, higher in consciousness. May you help us heal our body and mind. And may we become electromagnetic with our energies so that other people can also benefit from this wisdom and benefit. May peace, love, compassion, and kindness be present in this world. May everywhere, wherever this planet Earth is with us at this time, wherever we are on planet Earth, we ask for your blessings of peace, happiness, joy, unconditional love, compassion, and kindness on Mother Earth, on this planet Earth. May you tame the spirit world. May you tame the demons who give us challenges. We have the six realms of the spirit world, and the higher realms are helping us, but the lower realms, we need your help to tame that. So please do help us, masters, in my own way, whatever I could use as words for your prayers. Please help me, help our group, and also help everyone to bring your teachings, your wisdom on this platform so that we can learn about you and we can raise our frequency and vibration and also attain supernatural abilities, skills, and abilities and power without gaining ego of any kind, by shedding that ego, letting go of proudness or egoistic mindsets, beliefs. So, Masters, with this prayer, we call upon the Divine Master, Guru Rinpoche, Guru Padmasambhava, the Master who wrote the Lotus teachings or who gave us the Lotus Sutras. May that, may this Guru help us elevate our energy centers and the teachings and the learnings and understandings with inhaling within and exhaling out. Let us become one with our body and mind. Breathe in and breathe out, masters. Take your time. As we connect with the energies of the masters and all the 8 emanations of Guru Padmasambhava, help us and guide us. Every breath as we take in and as we breathe out, we are letting go of all kinds of stress, any kind of health challenge, trauma, pain, out through our breath. We are letting go of anything that is blocking our path, letting go of fear, anxiety. As we inhale, we become more confident, fearless, courageous. We are relaxing ourselves, becoming more peaceful and more loving towards ourselves and others. As we inhale and exhale, becoming one with everything and everyone. As we go into the oneness, we also feel that we are letting go of body culture. As we go into the healing state, as we deepen our meditation, we connect with the positive energy and also connect with the divinity within us and around us. The golden energy within us and around us. As we inhale deeply and exhale softly, We are becoming one with our crown and our feet. Everything comes together. We breathe in through our crown and it goes down till our toes. And as we release, we exhale. We exhale through our nostril, but the whole body is moving along with us, with the breath. And as we go and release, we connect with Mother Earth. Our bodies become steady, stable, and grounded. Deep inhaling and exhaling, and slowly coming back onto your third eye, the area between the two eyebrows, and inhaling into it as if maintaining our focus. Take a steady, slow approach towards your breath masters. Be slow and steady with your breath. The more slower you breathe in and breathe out, it will help you go into the zero state faster. Take your time and slowly concentrate on your third eye by letting go of your body conscious, letting go of your identity, your name, fame, losses, gain, your trauma and pain. Only remember that you are breathing and breathing out. Be with your breath, Master. Your whole focus should go onto your breath. Your breath is your guru. Whatever thoughts are coming, let them go or let them come. Just be with your breath, Masters. Go as slow as possible. And whatever you are doing, that can stop at this time because you are meditating. Just meditate. Be with your breath and rest. Everything will work. Whatever needs to work. Don't worry and don't bother yourself. Just breathe in and breathe out and stay focused. I'll pause and let you concentrate, Master. My dear masters, now very slowly and steadily, let us all come back into our body consciousness. Slowly take your time and feel your body from head to toe as we were into our body, meditating as we were in oneness with ourselves and our surroundings. We gained a lot of peace and healing. So at this time, we call upon you, all the masters and Guru Padmasambhava and his emanations to help us, protect us, and guide us, and share your divine wisdom and knowledge. We are very grateful for all the teaching. And we are very thankful that we were able to hear today's wisdom on Guru Padmasambhava. Let us all come together, slowly, steadily welcome back to this physical world. Feel your hands, feet, straighten up your spine, your neck and head, masters, and slowly unclasping your hands in wisdom. Unclasping your hands and keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Now, very slowly, masters, slowly, steadily, as you keep your hands on your eyes, try to come back into this physical world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you. Welcome back. Hug yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you, masters. So I'm gonna end the session now. It's quite late today now. Totally was into deep meditation, but thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow. Thank you. Good night and stay blessed, stay happy, and stay vibrant, masters. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shamini ji.